You have probably heard many times that a Thermomix can be earned for free or at a huge discount. But almost no one explains how the system actually works. Today I want to do exactly that. And I also want to show you different theoretical case studies so you can see yourself in one of these examples. One reason we don't usually go into much detail is that this part is technical. And let's be honest, explaining how to cook with Thermomix is much more fun. The other reason is that the system can change sometimes, so we don't want to make a super detailed video and then have it become outdated. But right now, I have confirmation that the basics of this program are expected to stay in place in the US throughout 2026. So it's a very good moment to explain it. If you do not live in the US, you would at least understand how the model works here and then compare it to the one in the UK, Australia, or wherever you are. This is what we are going to cover: the TM7 Earning Program, how to share Thermomix, earning program steps, the 700 deposit path, the financing path, the importance of your first 30 days, other perks, and beyond the earning program. If, for example, you're interested in financing and not in the credit card option, you'll see chapters on the base of my video, so you'll be able to skip some parts if you want. Still, if you think you'll be joining the program, it will be good if you knew everything about it, because sometimes you will need to explain it as well, or, well, send this video often. I won't stop you. By the end of this video, you'll know if this program is for you, how you can join, what options you have, and you'll know all you can earn. So let's do it! Chapter 1, the TM7 Earning Program. Hi, my name is Diana, the Dummy Cook, and today we're going to explain what we call in the US the TM4U program, or also called the Thermomix TM7 Earning Program. Alright, so you will love to get a Thermomix, but $1,699 plus tax sounds like a steep price. I get it. You will be surprised. Once you have your Thermomix, you will wish you had had it earlier, and it will start paying for itself in so many ways. But this is not that video. For that, you already have my other videos, the 7-minute explanation, the demo, many recipes, and all the videos where I show what Thermomix can actually do. Today, we're going to assume that you already would love to have a Thermomix, but you would like to make the purchase in the smartest way. Listen closely, because I really think this program is the best way to get a TM7. You'll see. So, the TM4U program gives you the chance to earn a 20% discount, 50% discount, 80% discount, or even a 100% discount on your own TM7 in 90 days. That means you can get your Thermomix for free or at a huge discount, depending on how many people order a Thermomix from your personal link during those 90 days. Now you might be asking yourself, I don't get my TM7 until 90 days after? No, that's the beauty of this program. Your TM7 is shipped right away so you can enjoy it and become Thermomix contagious. Achoo! So how does it work? If this was a 1-minute TikTok, I will explain it like this. In a nutshell, you click a link, fill out a form, leave a $700 deposit, or apply for financing. Your 90-day program starts. Thermomix ships a TM7 to you right away, and you need to bring your final price down by sharing your TM7 with the world. You can earn a 20% discount with one sale, a 50% discount with 2 sales, an 80% with 3, or even a 100% discount. So free with 4 sales. The program ends after 90 days from registration or until you have had 4 sales, whichever comes first. See, that's the elevator explanation. But you are doing research on YouTube. You deserve much more. Let me fill in all the blanks. Let's look at the chart so we can see how much we're really earning. These are the discount brackets, right? 20, 50, 80, and 100, depending on 1, 2, 3, or 4 sales in 90 days. Get it? TM4U. Now look at these amazing discounts. 1 sale during that period gives you a $340 discount. 2 sales, $850 discount. 3 sales means $1,360 discount. And 4 sales, a full $1,700 discount. You paid nothing. Of course, no sales will give no discount. It will be like having bought a Thermomix at full price, $1,700 plus tax, over the course of 90 days. Let's continue to the next chapter, but before, really quick, 4 little disclaimers. 1. $1,699 plus tax is the cost of a TM7 as I make this video. It could change in the future. 2. From this point on, to respect your time, I'm going to use rounded numbers in my examples. I'll say $1,700 instead of $1,699. 3. The price will always be followed by plus tax, but I will not calculate it most of the time because that percentage is different in every state. And 4. Every time that I say a sale, please know that people buying through your link or people joining the earning program through your link, both count as a sale for you. That's important. Chapter 2. How do I share Thermomix? I'm going to address 3 issues in this chapter, and the answer to all 3 will be the same. Up to you. Number 1, to sell or not to sell. Number 2, what's the commitment? Number 3, what is the reason consultants stay? All right, let's do it. Number 1, to sell or not to sell. Let's look at 3 cases. A, I'm not a seller, you might say. You don't need to sell. You just need to share with friends, family, neighbors, peers, vendors. Just cook with them. Let them discover this German miracle. Let them know that this is an option. They probably didn't know, and they will be grateful about you sharing with them this life-changing product. Will there be sales? I can't promise you that, but that is the job, to share. Or, like I like calling it, to become contagious. Once your eyes sparkle when you talk about Thermomix, people will be curious, will listen, and hopefully they will fall in love as well. B. Or you might be a great seller. In that case, you have an amazing opportunity in this country where Thermomix is just starting after having blown up in every other country it has been released. C. Or you might already know that your sister and your cousin wants one, so you join knowing you will have 2 people interested right off the bat. And you may have decided that you're not going to go the extra mile to share Thermomix. We respect that. I'll tell you right now, once you start cooking with it, it becomes very hard not to talk about how amazed you are. But yes, I'll give you that. Maybe you join just for those 2 sales and you are done. And that is perfectly fine as well. 2. Commitment level. There are many types of consultants. Please do not let the word consultant scare you away just because you already have a job or because you're too busy. That is exactly what happened to me the first day I heard about it. I thought, me? A consultant? I'm a business owner. I work 7 days a week. I have 30 employees. How do you think I could be a consultant now? So please remember, you can choose to feel like you just have an affiliate link, or you can become the most involved executive and everything in between. You decide your level of commitment and you decide as you go. You do not need to pay a dime to be a consultant, and you do not need to attend trainings if you don't want to. Your only requirement to own the model that is for sale at the time, which now is the TM7, and Thermomix is going to help you achieve that with the TM for You program. At the beginning, you're simply trying to earn the best discount you can on your unit. And later on, you decide whether you want to stop, do it as a hobby, do it actively, or make a great business out of it. The options are there and the opportunities are big. Number 3, reasons consultants stay. Thermomix, or Vorwerk, the mother company, is a direct sales business. Their advertisement is done by word of mouth. Consultants are passionate users who decide to tell the world because A, they wanted to earn their unit and they loved it, so they stayed. B, they saw a business opportunity, an additional income, or even a full-time job in sharing Thermomix with the world. Or C, they want to pay forward. Thermomix helped them so much that they feel good helping others discover it. The same way you love recommending a good movie or a great restaurant. I, for example, have been in those 3 pairs of shoes. I started just for the passion, helping a friend earn hers. I continued for the passion and to make some extra cash. And now it is my full-time passion and business. Yes, I sold my previous one. Chapter 3. How do you actually get into the earning program? First, you do need a consultant because this has to be done through a consultant's special link, which is not on the Thermomix website. If you already know a consultant and they send you this video, please use their link. We really are a very good community and we do not go around stealing each other's people. If you do not know anyone, then of course, I would love to help you. I will leave my link in the description. Check it out even if you just want to see the form or check your financing options. And not only am I a consultant, I'm also a team leader, so I will be your trainer and supporter. Okay, so we click on that link and it opens a very simple form. You just need to enter your info: name, address, email, phone number, and your social security number or ITIN, because you're opening an account that may earn income and Thermomix needs to be able to report that properly. They will not run your credit, but they need to know that you can legally earn income in the US. Please note that earning your TM7 does not count as income. A lot of people ask this because it's your working tool. But any cash you may earn over $600 in a fiscal year will need to be reported, of course. Bottom line, yes, the form has your social, people ask why, and this is the answer. So once you complete that part of the form, which takes just a couple of minutes, you get a question. Do you own a TM7 already? Or do you want to work to earn one? If you own a TM7, you can enter your TM7's serial number here and you just became a consultant. You are set and you start earning commission from your first sale. By the way, the serial number is on the bottom of your TM7, but I don't want you turning it around, so just go to your settings screen and you'll find it there. If you don't own a TM7, here's where you decide if you want to leave a $700 deposit or if you would rather apply for financing for the full amount, the $1,700 plus tax. So as you can see, you cannot pay the full amount as you join this program. See? Again, $700 deposit or a financing pre-approval, but not the full amount. They don't want you to pay for your unit yet because they don't know if you will earn it or not. I will explain these two options, the 700 and the financing, separately in the next two chapters. So don't worry, it will be very clear. Let me just finish with the joining steps and then we'll come back to this. Once you choose and complete one of those two payment options, you are a consultant. A few minutes later, you will receive an email with your own purchase and recruitment links for your own family, friends, and prospects. Your sponsor and your team leader will inform you of the current offers. You will have access to an admin panel, an app, training videos, Zoom meetings, and classes if you choose to attend. But no training is mandatory, at least at the time I'm making this video. Before we move on, please let me leave one last message here for an existing TM7 owner. Even though you already own your TM7, you can choose to earn another TM7 at this point, but only at this point. You cannot change your mind later on. As an owner, like I said, you can join by just filling out the form with your serial number, but you will not be working to earn a unit with 4 sales. You will go straight to earning commission from your sales. If you wanted to have a second unit at home, if you wanted one for your vacation house, for your kids in college, or if you know you may have 4 very easy sales, then think about it because you will not make $1,700 plus tax with 4 sales when you're earning commissions. The TM4U program is the most generous option. Just saying. You know, some people join as owners, have sales really fast, and they regret not having joined to earn. But other owners join as a TM4U, they don't have sales or as many as they hoped, and they end up having to pay a balance for that second unit. Call your consultant or email me here if you're not sure which one is best for you. Now, for people who do not own a TM7, they have to choose between the $700 deposit or the financing, so let's get into it. Chapter 4. The $700 deposit path. The easiest one. You can pay with a credit or debit card. This is for the person who wants to keep it simple, or the person who doesn't want to apply for financing. Like me, I always say my credit card does my financing, and then I pay it off and earn my points. Or maybe this is for someone who got denied with the financing option. Either way, this is definitely my favorite option. You put down $700 as a deposit, your TM7 is shipped right away, and you have 90 days to see how far you can bring the final price down. At the end of those 90 days, Thermomix does the math. If you earned a big discount, great. If you earned it completely free, even better. If you only lowered it a little, that's still something. Based on that final number, Thermomix either refunds part of your deposit, refunds all of it, or charges the balance that is still left. But let's make this super real with examples. Let's say Emily joins with a $700 deposit. She gets her TM7 right away, starts cooking, but then life gets busy and she ends the 90 days with 0 sales. That is the worst case scenario, and I want to include it because I think it's important to be honest. In that case, her Thermomix was not earned at a discount, but she did get a payment plan. She paid $700 the first day, and the difference, $1,000 plus the full tax, 90 days later. She left the door open just in case she had a sale, but that didn't happen. She loves her TM7. She was going to buy one anyway. She had 3 months to pay it. All is good. Now let's say Sarah chooses the same $700 path, but she gets one sale. That means she earned 20% off her own Thermomix. She saved $340. Her balance is now $1,360 plus tax. Since she had already paid a $700 deposit, Thermomix will charge the difference to the same card she used to join, which is $660 plus the balance tax. Then we have Rachel, who joins knowing that her sister wants one and her cousin probably wants one too. She gets those 2 sales, which means her own Thermomix drops down to 50% off. Her full price is $850 plus tax, and since she already paid $700, she's only left with a very small balance, $150 plus the balance tax. Then imagine Mike, who gets 3 sales. Woohoo! He earned his Thermomix at an 80% off. The final price is only $340 plus tax. Since he already put down $700, Thermomix actually owes him money back. And of course, we have Megan, who had 4 sales in the first 2 months. She didn't even need the 90 days. She earned a 100% off, so her Thermomix is free. Thermomix says, here's your $700 back. Congratulations, you earned your Thermomix for free, with your time, not your money. She finished her TM4U program early, and from this moment on, she starts earning commission for every new sale she has. I like this path so much. It is very easy to understand. You put down $700, you get the TM7 right away, and in 90 days, we'll do the math and see who owes what. Got it? Chapter 5, the financing path. How does this work? You click on the financing option. Bread, the bank, will ask you for your name, birth date, and social security number, and they will run a soft check, meaning it doesn't hurt your credit score. Then, this bank will give you an offer on a pop-up screen. Could be a 0%, a 9.99%, a 14.99%, or even something over 20 or 30%. This is the bank's offer, not Thermomix's. Some people might be denied. Make sure you enter everything accurately. Your name exactly as the Social Security has it on file, your birth date, everything accurate. This is a high reason for denied offers. But anyway, the offers will also vary in length, usually 12, 24, 36-month options, and you'll be able to choose. Maybe you got a 12-month at 0%, so there's no fee on this loan. Maybe you got to choose between a 12-month at a $14.99, 24 months at a $16.99, and 36 months at an $18.99. You'll need to decide which one is best for you. The final fee in this example might go from $125 to $279 to $479, but your monthly payment will change a lot too. $136 versus $75 versus $55 per month in this one case, which is a theoretical case. Now, very important, remember that here you're applying for a pre-approval. They want to see if you're good for it. So yes, you are applying for the full amount, $1,700 plus tax, but the bank doesn't know what you will owe, if anything, at the end of the 90 days. Thermomix is going to give you a chance to lower your TM7 total, and the bank is going to wait patiently until Thermomix reports your final total 90 days later. The TM7 still ships right away. You get your 90 days. And if, for example, you ended the program with 2 sales, you're not financing the whole unit anymore. You are financing $850 plus tax, which will change your original offer drastically. It's not the same to owe $1,700 plus tax at a 14.99% than to owe $850 plus tax at a 14.99%, right? And by the way, there are no penalties if you decide to pay the balance faster. People always ask that. Do you know the huge advantage people always miss here? When they purchase a Thermomix the regular way, not joining this, their financing payments start the following month. But when they apply to the TM4U program with financing, they are adding 90 days with no payments to their plan. So a 12-month plan just became 15 months. And since payments always start the month after getting your total balance owed, then it is 16 months really. Crazy, right? Let's do some examples here too. It is very needed, right? Let's say Jessica applies and gets approved at 0% for 12 months. Amazing! Her TM7 ships right away, she has her 90 days, and let's say that she got 2 sales. Her balance, you guessed it, it's $850 plus tax. Divide that by 12, and that is her monthly payment. not the amount that she was initially quoted. That's beautiful, right? Now, let's say that John applies and gets approved, but only for $1,500, not the full amount. Okay, for this example, please let me use an 8% state tax so we can keep the math realistic and consistent. We're going to use the actual numbers. The TM7 total at that tax rate will be $1,834.92. John will need to cover the difference upfront with a credit card, which will be $334.92. His TM7 still ships right away. He still has 90 days to make sure he ends with the smallest balance possible. And now, let's say that he finishes with 3 sales. His TM7 price drops to $339.80, which with an 8% tax comes up to $366.98. Since he had already paid $334.92 upfront, what he really owes at the end is only $32.06. In what, 12 months? Nah, he's just going to pay them and celebrate, right? Congrats, John! Then there is Nicole and her sister Stephanie. Nicole applies first and gets a 34.99% financing rate. The fee for 12 months on a $1,700 credit shows us $339. She's a little worried, but she realizes that her sister is waiting to buy from her. That one purchase is going to give her a 20% discount, which is $340 off her Thermomix. So she realized that her sister's purchase is already taking care of the $339 fee. And then some, because now her total is just $1,340 plus tax, and 34.99% of that balance will be a lesser fee. Are you following? If not, rewind. So she wanted a Thermomix anyway. Her sister buying from her just gave her something close to a 0% financing. And all she needs to do is continue sharing Thermomix and give herself the best outcome possible. So she decided to go for it. Now, Stephanie, who had joined through Nicole, yes, purchase or joining, both count as a sale, remember? Also received a high rate. She decided to work really hard. She finished with 4 sales right on the last days of the program, and she's super excited. Thermomix canceled her financing agreement. She owes nothing, so the bank doesn't get anything from her, even though she had a scary rate, remember? Congratulations, Stephanie! Of course, there will be the case where someone didn't get any sales. The financing offer will stay as initially offered, and the advantage is that this person gets 90 extra days on their chosen plan, just by choosing to join instead of purchasing. And last but not least, some people do get denied. Yes, the bank, which is called bread, at least at the time of this video, is strict. That happens. If that is you, it does not mean you're out. It just means that your best path may be the $700 deposit instead, or maybe a strong credit card with a good introductory offer. Some credit cards have a bonus cashback when you spend X amount in the first few months. So if you're about to spend $700 on that card, that might be the extra cashback you are looking for to offset the cost of a Thermomix. Chapter 6. The importance of the first 30 days. If you hit the ground running and you start sharing right away, the company knows you will have more chances of being successful. So they want to incentivize you and your sponsor to get there. If your first sale happens during the first 30 days, they reward you with a carry bag, at least at the time I'm doing this video, on top of your first 20% discount. Yay! Your sponsor also gets rewarded for this. The company thanks them for bringing someone successful. And chances are they had something to do with you making the most out of your first 30 days. So they pay them a $200 bonus and everyone wins. The same goes for you. If you bring someone else and that person has a sale in their first 30 days, you too will get a $200 bonus, even if you're still in the earning program. Yes, on top of your sale. The recruitment bonus is not linked to your sales incentives. But please note that this is the only time a sponsor earns a commission because of someone else's sale. It is a one-time bonus. Consultants do not keep earning off of other people. We don't have a downline shape. On the other hand, team leaders have a managing job. So that is different. And if that's something you aspire to, let your team leader know. We have many opportunities with Thermomix. Chapter 7. What else do you get besides the discount? As a consultant, you get extra gifts and incentives. While you're earning your TM7, these are limited, but you usually have access to some. For example, most months we have a gift for anyone with a sale, and the earning program consultants are usually included in that incentive. As long as you are a consultant, you also get Cookie Dough for free, beyond the initial advertised 3 free months. And the way to remain a consultant is to have at least one sale every 100 days. As long as you keep doing that, you will continue to be a consultant. After 100 days, if there are no sales, the company assumes that you're not interested any longer and they disconnect your consultant account and links. You can come back 6 months later as long as you still own the Thermomix model that is for sale, which in this case is the TM7. What else do you get? You're not doing this alone. You have your sponsor, you will have a team leader, a branch manager, and you're joining a community that actually wants you to do well. This is not just a transaction. You're entering a system where people help each other, answer questions, celebrate wins, and guide you. If you want to, if you let them. Chapter 8. What happens after the 90 days? People think the 90 earning days are the whole story. Not at all. The 90 days are the TM7 earning phase. That is the period where you're trying to get the best discount possible on your own unit. Some people get hooked on the idea that if they didn't have 4 sales, they didn't succeed, or that everything is over, and that they will need to pay more than they had anticipated. That is not the case at all. As long as they had at least one sale before their 100th day, they will continue being a consultant, which means they will earn commission, money, every time a new family falls in love with Thermomix because of them. That money will keep offsetting the cost of their Thermomix if they didn't earn it completely for free initially. So this is a journey. The first 90 days is just the initial challenge. Well, actually, 90 days or 4 sales, whichever happens first. That's when your earning program would end. From that point on, you move into the next stage. Right now, we have the 90 days of passion, which is a period where you have extra gifts as you're having sales. I'm actually jealous. I am way past that program, so I don't qualify, but I wish I could earn those gifts. Look, the rolling carry case, the sensor, the cutter, for free with sales 1, 2, and 3 at any time during another set of 90 days. On top of your commission and gifts, or even trip incentives. Nice, right? What kind of trips and incentives? Well, let's just say that I have been to Phoenix, Chicago, Dallas, Austin, Orlando, New York, Miami, Bahamas, and Stockholm for free, and I'm about to go to Cancun and Germany in the next few weeks. I have earned multiple TM6s, my TM7, gifts of all sorts, from Thermomix accessories to Thermomix branded apparel to spa coupons, jewelry, and iWatch, and pretty nice cash rewards. Look at this one. All that on top of my commission. What commission? Wow, that will fit in another whole video. Let's talk if you have time. Email me right here or call your consultant, of course. We'll tell you all about the commission program. Chapter 9. Who is this a good fit for? This program is a great fit for the person who already wanted a Thermomix and is thinking, if I'm going to do this anyway, I might as well do it the smartest possible way. It is also a great fit for the person who already knows 1 or 2 people who want a Thermomix too. Maybe it is a sister, a cousin, a best friend, a coworker, a neighbor. In that case, you're not starting from zero. You're just turning real interest into a better deal for yourself and for your friends, because they can join as well. That still counts as a sale for you, and they too get a chance to earn theirs. Trust me, this is a lot more fun when you have friends you can do it with. I started with a friend and we did so many house parties. It was awesome. It is also a great fit for the person who is curious about sharing but is not ready to call themselves a consultant in some big serious way. That is okay. As I said before, not everyone joins planning to make this a business. Some people join to have what feels more like an affiliate link or to earn the best discount they can. And then they decide later what they want to do. And finally, it is a great fit for the person who does see a business opportunity in it. Chapter 10. So that is how the Thermomix Earning Program works in the US. You join through a consultant's link, choose either the $700 deposit path or the financing path, get your TM7 shipped right away, and use your 90-day program the best way possible to bring your final price down. Along the way, you're not alone. As we said, you have support, community, gifts, free cookie dough, and if you decide to continue after the program, then you move into the regular consultant side with commission, more gifts, incentives, and trips. I hope this explanation helped you. If you're ready, you're just one form away. Call your consultant or click on my link in the description. If you're not ready or have doubts and/or questions, call your consultant right away or email me right here so we can get on the phone and talk. I will love that. Thank you.